Mass incarceration has reached crisis levels in this country, and its impact extends beyond the individuals who are incarcerated. Returning to society from jail or prison is a complex transition. Many individuals do not have stable families or safe communities to return to. They are often on their own to navigate what can be a very different world from the one they left. Technology and the sheer number of choices one must make every day can be overwhelming. In addition, systemic barriers prevent people from finding jobs and accessing housing. Facing that, it is little wonder that people often give up hope and return to the life that led them into prison in the first place. This is where a pioneer comes in. We provide the skills and support individuals need to successfully navigate this transition so they can become healthy, productive members of their families and our communities.
I have a felony that I spent time in Pierce County for. I was charged with first-degree burglary with assault, and I had to plead out at a second-degree burglary. I did a line, and I just never stopped again. I used every day for 5 years. I think it's been 14 years since I've had my own place. Since I've been able to financially and responsibly take care of my own place. It looks like my future has hope. It looks like that I could possibly gain my life back.
One of the things I won't forget about when I first met Sheila was she was very anxious when she first met me, and she was nervous, but not in a bad way, in a very kind of excited, is this kind of really happening kind of thing. And so I showed her around the buildings and I kind of explained to her the program, and then I took her to some of the vacant units that I had at that time that I wanted her to get a feel and see where she could possibly be staying. And the first thing that I showed her, she was like, wow, like, is this really kind of happening to me? She's like, and she kind of started crying, which, kind of touched me.
I think that housing is essential to people trying to get their lives back. I mean, there's so much involved in in being in early recovery, like I said, with the emotions and stuff. First of all, you don't even have a relationship with yourself. So you can't trust yourself to make the right choices. You can't trust yourself to do the right things. And if you don't have a safe place to lay your head, you're going to go back to old behaviors. The housing is so essential. That's what's done it for me this time. Well, I work from 6 to 2:30 Monday through Friday, so it's a set schedule. That's something I've never done in my life. I've always worked odd hours and outside of school hours, and so getting that job was a huge godsend for me. It was kind of a miracle. I like it. It's fun there. It goes by fast because of the early shift, and it makes me available to my son every day after school.
So I'm always looking for that person that needs that extra boost, that needs that second chance, that someone will actually listen to them. Sheila Curry came to us a few months ago. Sheila on several occasions has shared her story with her son. She doesn't have him full time, but she leaves here every day after work. She picks him up, she spends time, which shows me that she is serious about changing. And she talks about her daughter and how proud she is of her daughter. Being a mother is very important to her.
This is consistent. I do the same thing every day, and it puts me in a routine. I get off work and I go pick up my son from school and come home and we have dinner. Sometimes we go to the waterfront, and it's just our space. The life that I'm building is becoming a life instead of wanting to die. And the time that I get to spend with my son. My kids are so excited. I'm coming up on a year clean in less than a month, and I've never done this in my life, never. So I was, it's really emotional for me. When you get out of jail or you get out of treatment and you don't have a place to live, and you don't have a job, and you can't get a job because you don't have a place to live, all of those things push you back into your situation, which makes criminals stay criminals, and it makes drug addicts stay drug addicts, and it makes homeless people get more desperate. Everybody gets more desperate. If there's not a way out, the world's not going to become any better. And Pioneer's a way out. The whole time that I've been involved with Pioneer, the one thing that they always said is, we don't want to be your permanent landing spot. We want to be your stepping stone. We want to see you succeed, and we're going to give you that start. And that's what they've done for me.